up, you guys? I am back today for a super exciting video. I've been kind of lacking on my mascara Monday videos. The last one I did was probably like a good 3 months ago, but it's one of my favorite videos to film. I really like doing it because mascara is one of my favorite beauty items ever. I say it in every video, but it's kind of like the item that got me into makeup in the first place because it was the only thing that my mom would let me wear when I was younger. So I would go out and I would buy mascaras all the time and test them out. I was always on like the new trends. So we are back today testing another mascara for my Mascara Monday video series. So the one that we're going to be doing today is the Kokie Professional Volume and Length Mascara. I feel like this gained a little bit of traction when Kathleen Lights did her Kokie review video and tested out a bunch of Kokie products, and she really loved this one. I found this at Walmart. I will insert the price. I totally forget. I bought this a couple weeks ago, to be honest, so I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but I want to say it's definitely under the $8 range. It's a really super affordable line. You can only find it at Walmart, and it is only at specific Walmarts. I had to drive to a Walmart that's about 25 minutes away compared to the one up the street. It's a little bit older, so it doesn't have the Kokie line. I think newer Walmarts are carrying it, and maybe they are putting them in some kind of, older ones too, slowly but surely. So you can go on the Walmart website. They have a really easy way to type it in and then just say find in store, and it tells you which one you can get it at. So I did pick this up at my Walmart. Obviously you can order it online as well, but they do sell them at Walmart. So this claims to be a volume and length mascara. I know that Kokie is cruelty free. I do not know if they are vegan or not. I will insert that as well. It says made in Italy, and you get 0.32 fluid ounces in this, and it does have the little 6-month kind of expiration date on it. So without too much to say about it, I think that's pretty much the most intro I can give. We're just going to go ahead and jump into the demonstration portion of this. I like to do mascara on this side of my eye and then leave this one blank so you can see the comparison. My eyes are pretty similar. I know some people are like, one side is way better than the other. Mine don't typically do that. I think this eye might be just a tad bit better, but it's not a huge difference. So this is what the brush looks like. It's a pretty normal looking brush, I would say. There's nothing super wonky or weird about it. So let's just get right into this. All right, so there's about one coat that is on. I'd say this is giving pretty good volume and length. I mean, I think that what it claims on the actual tube is pretty accurate. This is how the tube comes. I didn't say that in the beginning. It doesn't come in any kind of packaging, which I know some people have an issue with. It doesn't come in plastic wrap or anything. It just comes straight like this. But I think that it's doing a pretty good job. I mean, if you can see the difference between the two, I'd say that's pretty noticeable, and that's just with one kind of coat on it. I will say this again, if there's any new people watching my channel, my lashes have a very natural curl to them. I never curl my lashes. However, with them having that natural curl, it's very easy to get mascara on the inside of my eyelid. So I know some reviews on mascaras, they're like, oh, this is so messy. I typically get some kind of mascara on the inside of my eyelid, regardless of what mascara it is, because my eyelashes are just very curled. It's very hard to not get that kind of look for me. So that is nothing new for me. So once again, this is just the one coat. And I'm gonna let this dry for about 2 more seconds, and then I'm gonna go back in. I like to build it up a couple times, do about 3 coats in these videos just to see how crazy we can get it. All right, so let's go in for round 2. All right, so this is 2 coats. Really, I'd say is doing a really good job. I will say normally, this is something that I do very, very regularly, regardless of my mascara. I am one of these people that goes in with some tweezers and kind of breaks apart the eyelashes just to separate them a little bit. So I am gonna do that, and I do sometimes just do that. just to separate them just a little bit. So obviously it does look very messy. I'll go back and clean that up. Yeah, it's doing a really, really good job. I mean, for it claiming both length and volume, that's one of those claims where it's like, sometimes to me is a little touchy, because it's like a lot of times you'll get volume or you'll get length, but a lot of times mascaras just throw them on there like volume and length, and it's not always accurate. So I would say for me, I mean, this is pretty good. I like to cake on my mascara. I'm one of those people, I love spidery lashes. I don't mind lashes looking a little clumpy. So for me, this is definitely a mascara that I would reach for, because this is kind of like an effect that I want for my eyelashes when I am wearing mascara out. So yeah, I'm liking this so far. So I'm gonna let it chill for just a couple more seconds again, and then we're gonna go in for one last coat, 3 coats, and see, you know, if it gets clumpy on the third coat, I am totally understandable. Obviously, it's, you know, a lot of mascaras are meant to go in for 3 coats, so we will see how it turns out, but I like to push it just a little bit just to see how much we can actually build it up. All right, we're going in for that last one. See how this turns out. Like I said, I fully expect it to maybe be a little clumpy. All right, I think this is about as much as I can build it up without it getting ridiculously clumpy. I mean, I'm even gonna even go in and try and kind of separate this just a little bit, because it's definitely getting a little clumpy, but understandably so. I mean, I've definitely put a ton of product on my lashes at this point, and it's still holding up pretty well. I mean, it's not that bad for putting as much product as I have on my lashes right now. So I'm actually just going to clean up my eye a little bit for a second. All right, so this is kind of like what the finished eyelashes look like after 3 coats, which is pretty dang good in my opinion. I mean, you guys know kind of like the other mascara that I kind of like really blew me away was the Essence Lash Princess, and I still do use this a lot, but I think this might have it beat. I mean, it's pretty good, I'll say. I think this actually does a little bit better like job of actually being able to build it up. Like, I really like the Lash Princess, but I feel like it just hits kind of a plateau. Like, after you start building it up a while, it just kind of hits this point after like 2 coats where you can only build it up but so much. And this one I feel like is maybe building a little bit better than the Lash Princess does even. And I like the way that it looks clumped, even though it's very spidery lashes. Like, even though it is a little clumped together, they're not too clumpy. They're clumped in a very nice way and still kind of like don't look too ridiculous, if that makes sense. So I think this might be my new drugstore like cruelty-free friendly mascara. I think this might be taking the cake, which is super exciting, because obviously that's the whole reason I kind of started this kind of, you know, video section, is to find a mascara that I'm super satisfied with that is cruelty-free, because I have struggled very hard in the past. So this is cool. I mean, not that I'm gonna stop doing these videos, obviously I'm always gonna continue looking, but this is pretty happy with this. I'm pretty freaking happy. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. But yeah, definitely 2 thumbs up on this mascara for me. I really, really love this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you do like this series or if you like this video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye guys.